Hey my babies, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to be answering some of you guys' questions. Like, some of my friends, family asked me these questions. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to make a video on this and I'm answering your questions. It's like a Q&A. So basically, I'm just going to be answering like, how is my life going after giving birth to my beautiful angel? Also, how was my experience with labor? My delivery, how was it? What was the experience? All of that good stuff. Right now, she's sleeping, so I thought it was the perfect time to answer some questions while she's sleeping. Right now, I got her bottle warmer here, heating up, getting her bottle nice and hot for her. Nice and warm, actually, because it's not going to be hot. Of course, I'm not going to burn my baby out. Yeah, look at that. Nice and steamy for my baby. It's really hot, so I had to pick it up with her face cloth. One of hers, clean towels, but this worked really good, y'all. Parents' Choice, shout out to my dad. This works really good. So we're gonna let this cool off. Yeah, this tea right here, busting. Like, this tea so good. I know y'all grew up on this. Like, they used to be $1 though. Like, I'm not tripping. They used to be $1, right? Or 99 cents. But they're like $1 in tax now. But this one real good. The lemon iced tea, brisk tea, really good. And it's a big drink, so it kind of lasts me all day. But yeah, let's get into the video. First question I'm gonna answer is from my friend. Homegirl, some shout out, baby. It's fully. Go subscribe to her channel. I'm gonna put it across the screen. Put it on there. First question she asked me, how am I doing health-wise mentally, So how I'm doing, okay, first I'm gonna start off with like my emotions. So my emotions kind of been everywhere. I'm gonna say as soon as I got home, my emotions been everywhere. Like, I've been my emotions been on a roller coaster since I got home. And I gave birth on the 21st of July. That was a Friday, and I was in the hospital for those 2 days. And we got discharged on that Sunday, which was the 23rd. So when I got home that night, I think we had got some sleep. Yeah, got some sleep, but my baby was really fussy. Like, when we got home, she wasn't like that when we was in the hospital. But like, when we got home, she started to be really fussy. So I was concerned, like, why she's fussing now? Could something be wrong? Cause I'm a mommy for the first time. Never been a mom before, so I really don't know what's going on. Why could she be fussing right now? And she wasn't really doing this when we was in the hospital, because I didn't breastfeed when I had her. I didn't let her latch on to me. So I'm not breastfeeding. So I had to find a formula that sticks good with her. And I finally found one. Hopefully we can still stick to it, but it's Similac sensitive, because she has a sensitive tummy. So I had to learn that within that week that she had a sensitive stomach. And the milk was probably just not doing good with her, and I finally found good milk. Like, me and my mom helped me find good milk. We talked to her doctor, and they recommended Similac sensitive, because I was starting her off with Enfamil. That's what the hospital provided, and Enfamil kind of was fucking her up. So when I got home, she was fussy, and that made me get no rest that night, no sleep. I was just up all night. I probably only got an hour of sleep until she finally she had made 1 week last week, y'all. She made 1 week. Yeah, she made 1 week. She gonna make 1 week every Friday. Yeah. So she's about to be 2 weeks tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, August 4th. Yeah, she's growing. Very fast. So she's so tiny. But that answered that question. Like, my emotions just like a roller coaster, especially as soon as I got home. And then that following week, I have been losing sleep, like, So part of being a mom, you're gonna lose sleep. Just to sum it up, you're gonna lose sleep. I've been going through that. Not really getting a lot of sleep. Even when I was carrying her, I didn't really get a lot of sleep because it was uncomfortable. You only have to sleep a certain way, and your body trying to get used to sleeping in one position all throughout the night is kind of uncomfortable because I only could sleep on my side and toss and turn, swap from different side to sides, and that's just uncomfortable. And you just like, you wake up throughout the night. Plus, you still have your cravings. So I get up throughout the night, I get hungry, go eat. So I just never really did get a lot of rest. My pregnancy, but besides the beginning, because I wasn't big, so I could sleep regular. But once she started growing and getting bigger, I had to sleep on my side. So, and how I've been getting sleep now, well, we found some good milk for her, and oh yeah, just well, as a mom, you have to check your baby diapers. They can fuss because of that too. So like, always check their diapers because they use the bathroom a lot. Like, you can change their pamper. Like, say you wake up and you're about to feed them, you change their pamper, right? Within that 5 minutes, they used it again, and you thinking, I just changed her. Like, I just changed him. He's not wet. She's not wet. She didn't poo. He didn't poo. No, that's not true. Always check, because right after you change them, they can make a bowel movement or they can pee. Like, so true. Because when I had changed her last night, right when I was about to put the new pamper on, she pooed. Like, right on my covers. I had to take my covers off. I was mad because I was like, dang, I really like this color and I gotta go get washed. But yeah, like, always check their pamper. They can fuss because of that too. Like, that's common sense. So, I've just been, being a mommy, that's how it been. Like, yeah, it's emotional because it's something new for you. So you cry, you get emotional, you get worried, it's scary, you feel like you can't do it. I feel all of that. I feel like I couldn't do it. I feel like I'm all over the place. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm gonna get it right. But I pray, and I ask God to just show me the way, give me that patience that I need for her to learn how to deal with, when she's fussing, what should I do, and what could be wrong. Like, give me all of that. I pray that, that I be the good mom that I want to be and I'm supposed to be, which I'm doing good. And I feel way better from how I was feeling. Like, Okay, another question is, how did it feel? Like, I guess rate the pain out of it. So from a 1 to 10, I'm gonna give the contractions, let me see, because I don't want to say the contractions was that bad, but I just didn't like it. So I'm gonna say a 10. Because to me, how I'm gonna describe the contractions, it felt, and this was before I even got no epidural or nothing, how it felt to me, it felt like buku heavy sex of, I don't know what in the bag, but it felt like heavy sex of potatoes or something on my lower back. That's what it felt like. It felt like a lot of pressure on my lower back. And I feel like, that was just the feeling of her pushing down into my cervix for me to be able to push. But it felt like heavy pounds of potatoes on my back, like on my lower back. And I didn't like that. So I'm gonna say a 10 because it was uncomfortable. It had me whining, gripping on the bed, turning to the side. Like, I didn't like it. Like, I don't know. Maybe y'all can take it or tolerate that, but heavy sex on you. Imagine literally having heavy sex or something on your back. You wouldn't like that. So that's how that felt. So I'm gonna give that a 10. I didn't like that feeling. Like that was kind of painful. How I'm gonna rate literally giving birth, like pushing her out, I'm gonna rate that 1,000 because that hurt. Like, for real, that hurt. That felt like my my woman area. My woman area felt like it was just split. Like you took your hands, went in, and just whoop. Like, I screamed. And then, like, all the nurses and my doctor who delivered my baby was just saying, like, push, take a breath, come back, take a breath, come right back, push. Like, everybody screaming, push. My mama on the side of me and my baby daddy on the side of me. My dad was also in my delivery room because I can have 3 people where I gave birth. I gave birth at Methodist Hospital in Houston, Texas. So I had like 3 of them in there. My mom, my boyfriend, and my dad. My dad did not want to look though. He did not want to be over the bed and see all that. So he was like on the other side of the room, sitting on a couch that they have like in the room. And he was just praying for me, because I was having a little rough time pushing. I didn't really know. I didn't take no birthday classes, so I did not know how to take the deep breaths, how to really push. You know what I'm saying? But they told me to push like you're boo-booing. So I guess that's when I was able to push because now they told me to push like I'm boo-booing. So that's what I was doing. But when it was time to push her out, like when I got 10 centimeters and her head was there, and he had to open it, and that was really painful. Like, they had to stretch me because I wasn't big enough for her head for her to come right through. So I had to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want this to be a TMI, but like I have to break it down to answer this question and to rate my pain. Like, I'm gonna break the scale, like not even a 10, like I'm gonna say 100 because I screamed, that hurt it, like, and then I felt uncomfortable because I ain't never had nobody messing with me down there like that. But I know I was pregnant, so. But like, I'm funny, huh? But anyway, like, I didn't like that, so I'm gonna say 100 because that really hurt it. It did, and I had the epidural. I had got the epidural as soon as they found out I was 10 centimeters. So I did kind of get it late, but it numbed the bottom part of my body, my legs, all of that. It numbed that, but it didn't take away no pain, no pressure. So it really wasn't no point in getting the epidural because I still felt the pressure and I still felt the ripping of my coochie. And I screamed on that last push when he made the 2 cuts because he had to make 2 cuts for her head to just come on through. I was having a difficult time pushing. Everybody was yelling at me. I was panicking. I was scared. I'm like, what's going on down there? Am I pushing good enough? Is she coming out? I was getting worried. I was scared. I was losing breath. I couldn't breathe due to me panicking and being scared. So much going on at once. Everybody yelling at me to push. I was just looking up at the ceiling, like, cause they had like this mirror at the ceiling where I could see what's going on. But I'm looking at the same time, and I'm like, I'm just got a lot of stuff running through my head. So I was panicking. I was losing breath trying to push. I was just, I thought I was gonna die. But I made it out. We made it. She made it to the world, and I literally cried. I broke down into tears. But that pain, like pushing your child's head, like pushing them out, everybody's different. But for me, it was 100. Like, broke the scale, not even 1 to 10. It was 100. It hurt it like nobody wants their coochie to just be ripped open. Like, not saying I'm ripped open, but that's how I felt. Like, yeah. Like, I don't think I want to do that again. Next question. So another question was, what was your reaction and what was your boyfriend's reaction or whoever was in the room with you when they finally seen the baby? What was my reaction? I was crying. I was crying because I was happy she made it. I did it. All that pushing paid off. I cried just hearing her cry, like hearing her first cry brought tears to my eyes. My reaction to seeing her, I wasn't really looking at her because I was so busy just crying and just taking, like, breathing, because I felt like I was out of breath and I was just panicking. So and I was breathing and stuff. I didn't really look at her too much, but I did look, like, when they put it on my chest for a little minute, I did look side. And I was crying and I took a glance at her and I was just like, oh, she's so little. Like, she was really tiny. Like, she still is. She's small, but she's full term and she's 7 pounds. It's just that, you know, she was just a little tiny, small thing. Little small baby. And, you know, I was like, oh, did she have, like, all this hair on her head? So, like, that was my first reaction. She's pretty. Like, you know, even though she's crying, her mouth wide open, I can't really get a good look at her face or whatever, I still knew she was pretty. She got all this hair on her head. And she's little and she's super red. She was just super red. But, yeah, like, that was my my boyfriend's reaction was like, he was just like, oh my god, like, he actually got emotional. He had teared up a little bit. He didn't want to show it, but yeah, he was excited. I just really wasn't paying attention to everybody's reaction, and I know my mom actually did cry, and she was amazed. I know that was her reaction. I didn't kind of see my dad's reaction because I told y'all he was on the side of the room, like, praying over there because he was scared for me. He heard me scream, so that kind of terrified him. So I didn't really get his reaction, but after everything was done, you know, everybody was just so excited she finally here. Because, I mean, we waited, like, y'all, we've been counting down for me to go in labor for real. Even though to me, I feel like my pregnancy went by super fast. Everybody feel like I've been pregnant forever. I'm like, that's because y'all on the outside looking in. But if you was me, carrying her, this process went by really fast because I could have sworn I just found out I was pregnant like 2 months ago. Like, that's how it felt to me. But yeah. So after that, we did get switched to another room. You don't stay in the labor. Like, they switch you to another room where if you're staying in the hospital, like, well, not if, because of course you gotta stay like a night or two. Sometimes people stay 3 nights. I only stayed 2 nights because I didn't have to stay that long. But yeah, it was pretty cool too. The hospital provided a lot of food, y'all. I was hungry. but yeah. Another question. Do you still have cravings? Such and such. Do I still have cravings? I don't know if I would call it a craving, but if I had to call it a craving, I would say I crave, what have I craved? Candy, like chocolate, because I haven't had a lot of that being pregnant. So that's kind of one of the things that I wanted. Well, I still want, and I eat, like, candy, like maybe a Snicker or like the cookies and cream Hershey, like just simple stuff, or some powdered donuts, just stuff that I haven't ate in a while being pregnant, like stuff like that. I guess that's like a craving. I don't know, or it's just like a recovery snack, like something you finally can have and eat a lot and enjoy again. So I guess it's like a craving. I don't know. How is my health? My health is well, I didn't go to my checkup yet, my 4 weeks checkup. That's this month on the 21st when she makes one. But yeah, so I have not checked my weight yet. I haven't been to the doctor step on the scale to check my weight. I didn't even think to do that when I was in the hospital because I didn't even see a weight scale. But I know that I dropped weight since I had her because I was carrying her pounds plus my pounds. So yeah, I know it's less than what it was, but I just don't know what it is right now until I check it. But my health is good. I don't really have the appetite. I haven't been eating like that since I left the hospital. Like I don't really have the appetite. One of these days, I didn't even eat nothing at all. I didn't eat nothing the whole day but drink some water or something. I was so tied up and busy with Hannah, you know, that food really wasn't on my mind. Even though like you feel hungry, it'll go away because you're steady moving and just so busy being a mom. You don't really have appetite, which is normal, they say. And like it's postpartum for me. Like this is my postpartum stage or whatever. But no, I don't have depression. I'm not suffering with any of that crazy stuff. Which well, I hope I don't. Because I hope I'm not speaking too soon. I don't want to. But as of right now, I'm not. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. Like I'm saying, as a mom, you're gonna have your moments, your emotional moments, your breakdowns, your worries. You're gonna feel like it's gonna get overwhelming, but every day brings a new feeling, brings another day, brings another you, a better you, different emotions. So one day you may feel like you can't do this, and the next day you're gonna do it all. And that's just how it got for me. I got it like this real quick. And I'm happy for me with that. But yeah, I don't really have an appetite. Look at this, y'all. She always coming out her sock. This is one thing that is aggravation because she having trouble fitting any of her socks that I got because she's so little. But love when she playing with angels, y'all, and she's smiling. It's just the cutest thing, mommy. Her sleep so good. Sometimes she'll sleep so long past her feeding and I gotta wake her up and let her eat. My mommy baby. Oh, she have like a little eye boogers, y'all. I'm talking about my baby. But she just waking up and she got a little crust. The rest of that. But does she like me? Y'all can't tell right now. Can't tell on this video. Back with y'all cause look, she waking up and she wanna eat. So I gotta pause this video. I'm gonna finish later. Okay. So this is really just the last question, just to close this video. I don't want to make this video too long because I know like y'all don't want to like sit here and just be skimming through videos trying to just get to the questions that y'all want me to answer and stuff. So I'm trying to look at the camera. You know when you record from your iPhone, it's like you have to look at, it's like you looking at the phone, but you have to look at the camera on the phone. So it's just, it be confusing. I'm gonna get me a camera though. But like, the last question is, how did I come up with her name? How did I decide to go with the name Hannah? So I'm gonna make this story short. Basically, when I was actually 8 months, just the month before my due date. Like I was 8 months, I believe. I was 8 months in. You know, me and my baby father was just talking. I was just talking. I was in my room. It was really late at night. Like I was getting ready for bed. And you know, I had her little bassinet in the corner of her area in my room. And her bassinet has a button where a light comes on. So in the dark, I can see her. She has a light on her bassinet. So I had the light on because we were talking, and I cut my lights off in the room. So I was just like, you could cut the light on her bassinet. Even though I had a closet light, I was just like, I'm gonna use her light because it's cute. So we just talking, and I think we was talking about names, like what we were gonna name her, because I had went my whole pregnancy, even when I found out it was a girl, what like didn't know what I was gonna name her. We was like trying to think of a bunch of names and to see which one we want to go with, which one I feel like fits her. Which honestly I wouldn't know, because I feel like I wanted to wait until I see her, you know, hold her, and you know what name fits her. But honestly, a name just popped up in my head, and I was like, it spoke, and it was just like Hannah, and I was like, because for some reason I was like Hannah, because like we was just saying names because my boyfriend was just being silly, and he was like Rose, Bella, just saying like funny names and stuff, like knowing damn well I'm really not gonna name my baby that. So I was just being silly back, you know what I'm saying? I was just saying names, and I said Hannah, but Hannah was really cute. It sounded really cute. And then I know like a lot of people feel like Hannah is more so what white people name their kids or whatever. Like you never really see black people named Hannah, or a black person named Chase or Oliver. You know, just names like that. So I feel like it was different. It was gonna be different for her, and it was cute. And not only that, it popped up in my head. My bad, y'all. My boyfriend came up in here and interrupted my freaking video. Anyways, noise in the background, cause we got kids up in here. But anyway, I know y'all see like something right here. This is her Pampers. It's still in the plastic. This is her Pampers for when she could fit them. This is size 1. But this is her whole giant chest that my dad put together for her, which I'm gonna show y'all whenever I do her nursery tour. Like, cause she have her own section in my room. She have her own section in my room, like this whole big wall over here, which I didn't even decorate yet, cause I just didn't know what to do to it. Now I have an idea. So when that get finished, I'm gonna give y'all a nice tour of all of it. And this chest is entirely hers, like the shelves, the drawers. I don't have none of my stuff on it. It's none of my stuff in it. All of my stuff is in my own organizer. She has her own organizer. But anyways, back to how I named her, like how I was decided to say my hand. Like I said, it popped up in my head. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Hannah sounds cute. I looked up the meaning of Hannah, like what does Hannah stand for? What does Hannah actually mean? And the meaning behind it was like so breathtaking. I feel like it was spiritual. It was spiritually given to me, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm really into like God, like for real. Like I know God, I know who He is, I know what He's capable of, I know what He can do. He's amazing. And I feel like He named my baby. He named her. That name came to me. And this is something that I did not tell everybody. Only I know this, and my parents know this. We're the only ones that knew this meaning behind her name. But I'm gonna share it with you guys, just like I shared it when she was born, because I didn't tell anybody until she was born what her name was, like what we decided her name was gonna be. But it means God's grace. She's God's grace. And not only that, it also means that God has favored me with a child. It's in the Bible. It's a biblical name. and I did want a biblical name for my baby, so that was very powerful. And when I said that name, the light on her bassinet flicked off, and I felt like it was her energy. I felt like it was her presence. You know, babies are angels, they're spirits before they're born. I felt like it was the energy. That's just how I felt. And the next day, I was sitting next to my mom on the couch and we was talking about names. For some reason, my mama looked aside. She was like, "Hey, Hannah," and rubbed my stomach. And I looked at her and she looked at me and we was like, I looked at her, I'm like, "Hannah," I was like, "How you came up with that name? Like, how did that just popped up in your head?" Because last night, that name literally came to me too. She was like, "I don't know." She was like, "Someone just told me to call her Hannah." And I was like, wow. So we both ended up getting the same name that came to our heads. So it spoke to me. It was spoken to my mom. So it was just like, well, that's her name. Like, I think her name is meant to be Hannah. Her name is Hannah. Like, my baby name is Hannah. But yeah, that's how we decided on her name. That's how we got her name. That's how we decided to keep it, because I mean, I wanted to stick on God's side, and I don't care what nobody says. Her name is beautiful. It has a beautiful meaning, and that's it. Like, everybody is so into following behind celebrities, trying to name their child after cars and dogs and designers and stuff like that, like Louis, Wave, and names like Ice, and names like Rolls Royce. Like, you know, I've seen, I don't know who it is, but some celebrity named their son Royce. Like, I didn't want to be in that category, just naming babies after things and stuff like that. Like, I'm thinking for ahead of their life and stuff, they need names that stand out, names that aren't, you know, named after material things. You know, I did have another special name or whatever, but I'm not gonna share it because I never know if I'm gonna have another kid or have a son. So I'm gonna say whatever other name that I had in mind. But yeah, like, I just didn't want to fall into that category, like trying to name a baby after, you know, material things or designer clothes, designer bags, or cars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people are naming their babies the same thing. So even though Hannah is a name that people know, people heard of, it's biblical, and it was meant to be her name, period. But that's how I got her name. So quick look at this ribbon her dad got her while we was in the hospital. When she was taking her pictures, he came back up with this. So cute. It says, "My first teddy." And this really is her first teddy. And it's attached to a ribbon. And it has this, says, "Welcome baby," her name, her date she was born, her weight and length. And this little big pin on it. It say, "It's a girl." Super cute. He said he spent a lot of money in the hospital on this. They had a gift shop in the hospital. And he said it was expensive. I think like $30-some for this. That is expensive, but it's a pretty big ribbon, as you can see. I have to back up, but I love it. It's so cute. But that's it for this video, this Q&A, and thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to give my video a like, because I notice a lot of you guys do watch my videos, like my friends or people I don't even know that subscribe to me, family. Like, I notice y'all watch them, but my likes, y'all are not leaving those thumbs up enough. Like, don't forget to like it at least. Like, give me my thumbs up, because this takes a lot of time. Editing, trying to make it look good, and not only that, try to make time during my day. Trying to get time out of my day to do a video, because I'm staying consistent. So I'm proud of me. So don't forget to subscribe. Any other video ideas, let me know, and I'm gonna do them. I actually have another video in mind But I'm gonna need my videos that I already have uploaded to get some more likes, some more views before I drop another one. Thank y'all for watching again, my babies. To the next video. Peace.